What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junkin. Guys, you guys have seen my transition since I first came on YouTube from doing videos in the bathroom to doing the classic view videos to transitioning into celebrity junks, right? But while I have changed a lot of my content on this platform, some things have stayed the same. And when I got here on Black YouTube, one of the things that we saw was that black women were telling each other, at least some of them, right, that we need to open up our options. Now, shout out to a lot of the sisters out there who don't believe that, we may have roast wars between black men and black women, but obviously, there's a good percentage of us that at least want to be together and all of that. And I do appreciate those people, right? You guys know I am pro-black. But there are other black women out there, just like black men, who want to go out of the black community and find love, find relationships, and all of that, right? And I can definitely understand that. Sometimes your mate may be a different race or a different nationality. But one of the things that I would often hear, and some of you guys would hear about black men, was the term dusty. The term dusty. Now, the term dusty is a term that black women came out with to really describe black men, all right? And that would mean a person who was broke, person who was looking ugly, person with nothing going on, just a dusty ass nigga, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just dusty. And, or just ain't got no game, on some broke shit, just not, just nothing to have, right? And typically, these are the kind of men that sisters will aggregate a lot of black men into this lane that many of us are just dusty, right? And because you have so many black women who are doing so well on the financial tip, on the educational tip, what they're going to do is they're going to say, well, dating music. Well, I'm just so above all of these niggas. I got my education. I got my house. I got my car. I'm through with Tyrone. I'm through with Leroy. I'm through with Shazabay. I need to level up and give me a white man. I need to give me a white man. Right? So they say they're going to open up their options, because dating music, white men been trying to look at me and talk to me. I just haven't been talking to them, but I'm about to talk to them now. So, again, it's all black men's fault. And they leave black America. And now they're dating Brad, Aloysius, Staphylococcus. What? Right? All these different dudes that they are now dating, and they date the guys, they bragging, taking pictures, kissing on their Instagram. That's one thing that a lot of people in other communities do, right? When you see a black person, they go marry somebody not black, they just got to show everybody, right? Like, they got him a white man, he got him a white woman, they got an Asian guy, Asian girl. They just got to flaunt it, all right? And they on cloud nine for the first 3 to 4 months, right? But if you notice though, and we always talk about this, water always seeks its own level. And see, people don't really want to discuss this. It don't mean anything about, it doesn't mean anything about you not being a nice person. It doesn't mean anything about you not being an honest person. You can still be a dusty person and be honest, and a dusty person and still be not an achiever. And a lot of times what sisters believe is that they have this phrase of saying, you're not getting what you're worth. Okay? And I believe that people, for the most part, always get what they are worth. All right? That's what happens. People get what they are worth. And a lot of times you think you're going to leave the black community and get much higher than when you're worth. And it's my understanding that the highest worth that you typically can get is in the black community if you're black. I don't think I can get a woman that would be better looking or more feminine or what I'm looking for physically or socially anywhere else. I think that if I would get that, I would be able to get to my own people first before another group of people who don't know me would give it to me. But that's just me. So now you're looking for your worth and you go out there with Brad, but then you forget that there are red flags, right? And I'm going to mention Gina. Gina, her friend came and commented and said that previously she's married to a black man. Like I said, I like Gina, right? I like her vibe on her channel. I don't think she's trying to hate on nobody or anything like that. But she got with a guy that was living on the couch. His mom, he was, this guy was broke, right? But not that she said this, when it doesn't work out, now all the women in her comment section, you want to turn around and call that guy Dusty. But wait a minute, stop the show. How is that guy now Dusty? Because a lot of y'all are saying that you were going to the white community and getting the white men because black men were dusty. I thought it was black men that was broken. They was not serious about relationships. But now you going around calling now the white guys you're dealing with dusty. It don't work out. Now the Asian guys you're dealing with dusty. It don't work out. So all of a sudden now, with black men, they're dusty. Now you're dealing with white men, they're dusty. Well then, if that's the case, there would be only one constant in that. That is the person that is doing the dating between both communities. Because the white guy that you're dating or the Asian guy you're dating wouldn't know the black guy you're dating. But the one thing that's constant in that is you. So if you are finding, the Asian guy in struggle field, you're finding the white guy in struggle field, you can't blame them. And I'm seeing that now, like, there's a whole situation of these swirlers starting to call non-black men dusty. And really, the dusty people are the ones who are out calling folks dusty. It's those people. It gotta be. The whole level up thing is the same situation. Girl, we leveling up. We leveling this and leveling that. I mean, and when you look at those, level uppers and swirlers are very similar, all right? Sometimes they're in the same. The level uppers are typically broke, and they're trying to get somebody with some money because they broke. The swirlers are typically not the best looking, hit the wall already, and looking for somebody to swirl it up with. All right? After years of being in struggle field. So you leave struggle field, but you still end up in struggle field. How you move out the country, how you move out the state, you still in struggle field. And that's the problem. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself if you leave the black community, you go out the community, and now you're calling people dusty. Well, then you're gonna say, well, black men are not only dusty. There are other people out there that are dusty, not just, it doesn't matter the race. Well, if they are dusty, then why are you dating them? How do you keep finding them? Like, that's something that nobody wants to talk about. Like, one lady I read in the comment, right? And maybe we could pull it up. It was the comment on the video that it was on the Gina video. She said she married a white man at first. The white man was racist. Then she ended up marrying another white guy that she's with right now. All right? Whose fault was that? Like, Is it the guy's fault that you married that had those things about black people? No. That's a mistake that she made. You know? And a lot of times, a lot of people want to, be mad at other people for your mistakes. And again, what we're dealing with is failure to take accountability. And I know that y'all don't want to hear this. I know that many of y'all are mad, but I'm going to tell you right now, it's not my fault. Stop struggling. Stop calling other people dusty. And just think for just a moment. The people who are dusty, it's probably you. It's not struggle Brad. Brad is already struggling. The question is, why are you with him? Why are you with Struggle Chan? Struggle Brad? Why are you struggling all the time? You struggling in the black community? You struggling in the non-black community? For some of y'all struggle is constitutive. It just, every day I'm struggling. Every day I'm struggling. Every day I'm struggling. Every day I'm struggling. So y'all need to go head on with that. Anyways, man, it's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson. Subscribe with the bell. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. Check out your Black Men, the Perfect t-shirts. I really appreciate all you brothers for all the support. Thank you so much. Much love. Stay safe. Check out all my information pinned to the top. We out.